Hey, Alexia.
Hey, Foster.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I am doing excellently, most of all because you are sitting right beside me. This is the first time that we have physically recorded a podcast together in a long, long time.
3 months.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yes, it is. It's so much better.
Yeah. So, as always, when Alexia returns to the U.S., we normally have a traditional episode about Alexia's struggles and difficulties with the immigration process. This time was very much the same. We have some great stories, but we are going to save that until next week. So today we just wanted to give you a special Valentine's Day episode because today in the U.S., it's Valentine's Day.
Yes, in the U.S. and I think most of the other countries in the world.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What
Yeah.
day is Valentine's Day in Brazil?
You don't know that.
I know it's in
June
June 26th.
12.
Okay. Good start, Foster.
It's June 12th, and it's all because of João Doria's father.
Interesting.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that's completely true, but very interesting.
Yes, it is.
Can I give you a quick correction, Alexia?
Yes.
June 12th.
12.
Yeah. So the F in 12th, we don't pronounce at all.
Huh?
So there's an F in the word 12th. We write it TWELFTH, I believe. But the F, we don't pronounce that. So you were saying 12th, but it's 12th with the normal TH sound at the end.
12th.
Much better, much better.
Okay, and in Brazil is June 12th
Mm-hmm.
because June 13th is
13th.
Santo Antônio Day.
Mm-hmm.
And the tradition of Santo Antônio is because he's a matchmaker, like casamenteiro.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Cupid figure.
Yeah, and that's why it was created June 12th.
Cool. So, Alexia, before we get started, I want to ask you your general opinions about Valentine's Day. Because as you know, I tend to be kind of anti-consumerist, anti-materialistic. And to be honest, I've always just kind of imagined and had the idea Valentine's Day is just a market holiday. It's what I call a Hallmark holiday, which actually comes from the company Hallmark, which creates and manufactures all of the little cards. And like now they have a TV channel that just shows romantic movies that my mom watches literally all day, every day. Do you have that same feeling? Do you want to convince me that it's different?
No, I don't want to convince you. But just like Christmas should be a day to stay with your family, to celebrate whatever Christmas you should celebrate. It's not all because of the presents. And people tend to think that it's all because of presents and not the day itself. So Valentine's Day should be to spend the day with the love of your life, your Valentine, right? You don't need like presents to make this real. It's the same thing like, oh, I'm going to the gym, but if I don't take a picture and put it on Instagram, it doesn't count. It's not like that. You can go to the gym and you can work it out. But
you can work out.
You can work out, but you don't need to post it. You don't need to exchange gifts.
Okay, interesting answer. I agree. If you go to the gym and don't post, doesn't exist. But my problem with Valentine's Day has always been, obviously you can make the argument that all holidays are kind of like this, but most holidays have a lot more of a tradition, of connecting family. There's a lot of historical reasons for it. And to me, Valentine's Day just seems like, hey, this is a good time to force people to buy stuff for their significant others. And it creates a lot of pressure, Most people work from 9 to 5, and then after that, they have to get reservations at a really fancy restaurant and buy presents, and there's all of this social pressure going on. Kind of pisses me off.
I don't like that. I think that if you spend a day, if you want to send a card to your Valentine, if you want to send flowers or chocolate or whatever you want to send, that's okay. But I think that the way that you spend the day, the way that you do things with your Valentine, that's fine. You can cook at home. You can make some pasta. You can watch a good movie. You can go out to, I don't know, to walk around the city, whatever. You don't have to do that just because it's social, how can I say that? Like,
Socially acceptable,
exactly.
social norms. Yeah. So for you, it's pretty much a normal day?
No, it's not a normal day. Normal day, we need to work.
Well, right now we're working on
Yes,
Valentine's Day.
because we are crazy people. But
Yeah, but Valentine's Day is not a national holiday here in the U.S. or in Brazil or almost any other country.
no.
So you still have to work on Valentine's Day.
Yes, but if the Valentine's Day is during the week and you need to work, you can always say like, hey, let's celebrate Saturday. Let's celebrate Sunday. That's what I'm saying. Just take your time for you to.
Yeah. I agree. Kind of. Cool. So, Alexia, do you want to hear some, just a couple of interesting facts about Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Some things that I thought were interesting.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if you had these in Brazil, but do you know those little candy-shaped hearts
Yeah.
that we always used to like give people in school that says like, hug me, or like, you're my Valentine, and they're not very tasty?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know that those originally were created as a medicine?
Really?
Yeah.
Which kind of medicine?
I think just like a throat lozenge that like if you have a sore throat or a cough.
What's a logic? What?
Lozenge. That's just like anything that you take to soothe or make a cough or your throat feel better. Yeah.
So if I go to the CVS or anything like that and I ask for a lozenge, is that the correct way?
Yeah, you could say that. That's kind of an outdated term. Maybe I would just say, like, do you have any cough medicine or throat medicine? Yeah. Okay. Another fun fact about Valentine's Day. How much do you think Americans spend on Valentine's Day?
I know that Americans are crazy with everything, so I have no idea.
Okay. Maybe you want to be a little more specific when you say Americans are crazy about everything.
It's I think not the first one, but one of the first countries that spend a lot of money. So honestly, I can't imagine.
Are you talking about specifically for Valentine's Day?
No, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, any single day that you had to exchange presents.
Yeah, that's kind of a different thing because Americans in general have more money than relatively compared to a lot of other countries, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, last year, 2018, Americans just on Valentine's Day spent $20 billion with the B dollars on Valentine's Day gifts.
It's crazy.
That's kind of the thing that pisses me off. You know, it's like, okay, you love somebody, that's great. You don't have to spend $20 billion. Jeez.
Oh, leave people doing whatever they want. If they want to spend money with the other one, that's okay.
I'm just saying that if you're spending that much money on one day of the year, then probably the rest of the year there's going to be a lot of financial stress, and maybe that relationship that you were buying the present for in the first place is not going to work out that well.
But it's not up to you to try to fix everyone else's relationship.
It's our podcast. They're listening to us. It's what I think. Inglês não é crua, a verdade não é crua. Okay, so I thought this one was really funny, Alexia. Did you know that there is a Singles Awareness Day on February 15th, the day after?
Yeah. So in Brazil, it's the same day.
Really?
Yep.
What do you guys do for that day?
Party.
Okay.
Go out to meet people.
That's interesting. Because it's like they're celebrating the fact that they're being single, but at the same time, they're trying to find love.
No, not to find love, but to prove that being single and get a guy or get a woman.
Being single is more fun
Yes.
than being in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the last fun fact about Valentine's Day, I think this one isn't that surprising. It's a little surprising to me, but Valentine's Day is the most popular day of the year for people to get engaged.
I think that it's lack of originality.
Definitely lack of creativity.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It's like Valentine's Day, we have a fancy dinner. Will you marry me?
But at the same time, I do get that it's like empurrão.
Yeah. It's giving you a little push.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other opinions, comments, thoughts about Valentine's Day?
I like Valentine's Day. I don't mind spending the day doing stuff that we like. And I don't think that you should buy stuff just to celebrate Valentine's Day. But that's it. I think that people should do whatever they like.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. So one last thing before we finish.
I wouldn't mind getting an Apple Watch.
Yeah. Maybe in 2020. Nice try, Alexia.
And happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys. We will be back next Monday, and we will be back in action with a lot of cool podcasts with Alexia right by my side.
Bye.
Bye-bye.